So we get a lot of questions here at MotoDeal, especially from beginners, about gear. No, I'm not talking about first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. I'm talking about the gear that we wear when we're out on the road on a motorcycle. As we all know, safety should come first. It is paramount. So let's go through the list of the 5 essentials that is needed to be worn when you're out on the road on a motorcycle from behind the desk. Number 1, the most important piece of gear that you need to have when you're out on a motorcycle is this: a helmet. Now, think of it as a car's seatbelt and airbag on your head. That's how important this thing is. And you should always be wearing one when you're out on a motorcycle, even if you're just going down the street to your neighbor's house. Yes, I do still see a lot of people that don't use one. They're not just breaking the law, they're also gambling with their lives. I know some lids can be pricey, but you can find a decent one for about 4,000 pesos or so. It's best to get one with at least a DOT rating. Personally, I prefer ECE and Snell rated lids, but DOT is still okay. So if you don't know what those are, DOT, ECE, and Snell are safety certifications that certain companies do to check how safe a helmet is. And the stickers will usually be at the back of the lid. This one is ECE rated, as you can probably see right there. It's either going to be, say, ECE, DOT, or Snell, or maybe all of the above. Now, there are a wide range of helmets. If you want to see a video about choosing helmets, let us know in the comment section below. Next up are gloves. Now, you may be thinking, why are gloves so important when riding a motorcycle? Well, think about this. You're walking down the street, and let's say you trip. Your initial instinct, your reaction will tell you to break the fall with your hands. It's human nature. We all do it even if we don't know. And if you have messed up hands, then day-to-day stuff such as brushing your teeth, fixing your hair, feeding yourself some food, and even wiping your ass will be difficult. Gloves serve not only to keep our hands clean and comfortable while on a ride, they also serve as vital protection if you have an accident. Most decent motorcycle gloves come with knuckle and finger protection, as well as plastic or maybe carbon fiber or resin sliders situated at the palm area. We do recommend full finger gloves to keep your phalanges safe at all times. And yes, there are people out there who use half finger gloves because they operate their phone. But there are gloves that you can purchase that allow you to use your phone even when they're fully covered. Now, it's really easy to drop your bike and get your foot caught in between the road and your motorcycle. Trust me, it hurts. So imagine in higher speed accidents, your lower extremities tend to take quite a beating, as that region of your body will likely hit the ground first. Having said that, getting a pair of riding specific boots or at least riding sneakers that can go over the ankle is a good way of preventing injury while in the saddle. Now, while it's always better to get riding-specific shoes, whether it's boots or riding sneakers, these tend to be a little bit on the more expensive side. So, you can actually get away with a decent pair of hiking or working boots, so long as they go over your ankle. Nonetheless, if you can manage to shell out the couple thousand pesos for a pair of riding-specific boots, we do highly recommend you do so. This is because most decent riding boots are constructed out of robust materials, which are both slide-proof and adequately impact-resistant. Some come with protective parts on the ankle and toe sections. So you may have seen that video on YouTube where the guy gets into an accident going on some twisties. I think it was in Kabyang or Marilake, one of the two. And he sits up, raises his foot, and you see the GoPro camera from another rider from the back. He looks at the guy's leg, and his foot was kind of just hanging.
Oh, God.
I mean, it just shows how important wearing proper footwear is needed when you're out on a motorcycle. The human torso is really fragile, and it's where a lot of our vital internal organs are housed. Suffering even mild trauma to the torso can result in various complications, such as internal bleeding and hemorrhages. Things which, when left unattended, can be life-threatening. That said, it's important to keep your torso, chest, and back safe while riding a motorcycle. There are tons of choices when it comes to motorcycle-specific body armor, including an airbag vest. However, the easiest and most comfortable way around it would be to get a motorcycle-specific jacket equipped with a spine protector, shoulder and elbow protectors, and chest protection. Now, if you're worried about the heat in the Philippines, then have no fear because there are jackets that are made out of mesh that also have slide protection. And that's actually what I usually wear in the videos here on MotoDeal. Last but not least are a pair of riding pants. Now, entry-level riding jeans usually come with knee protection as well as hip protection, and those should be adequate. Several name brands such as Komine, Taichi, and Revit make really good motorcycle jeans, which make it perfect for keeping a low-key aesthetic that's both functional and comfortable, and also won't really break the bank. Of course, if you want something that's a little bit more stylish, you're looking at brands such as Saint, Fuel, Nox, and Ugly Bros. Now, typically those more premium brands have a material called Kevlar, the same thing that you find on bulletproof vests, and that will help you if you find yourself on a slide. Well, folks, there you have it, a quick and easy rundown of the 5 essential things that you need when you go out and ride a motorcycle, whether you're a beginner or a veteran rider. Now, for more gear reviews, and if you want to buy a motorcycle, log on to www.motodeal.com.ph. This has been Jinno Rufino from Behind the Desk.